Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return Carnivores Cordelia after what's probably the last couple of episodes for the little peek at the beta right now. I'm probably going to do another Carnivore series, not immediately after Cordelia, but have another short series and then Carnivores. Coming back to Carnivores as a series, I think I found a better approach that works for me, and maybe for you guys too in a way, where you get Carnivores content and I'm not burning myself too hard on it. So I'll probably keep doing stuff where I'll give myself like the abundance of points to have with and then go through and preview all the stuff for a few hunts. But today, we have one specific creature that we've not actually been able to get yet for the trophy room, and that has been the Mosasaurus. And the Mosasaurus is a endemic animal, so we're not going to have it like in the roster here. So we'll have to roam about and try to find it out and about in the world. Oh, I think the menu music broke, though, because it's just going on like that. So yeah, we're going to try for that today, see if we can get lucky or that, and then Thursday, there is one little extra, like, little bonus thing included in the Carnivores Cordelia beta I want to show off a little bit and talk about, because it's a really nice little thing to have. But we'll tackle that tomorrow. For now, we've got a very big animal to try going after, and hopefully we can actually take it down with our gear. I'll probably have to try the, Expo for it, because we'll probably need a few shots before we can take it down. But everything looks good, so let's hop into our first hunt and see how we do. Okay, so we're loaded in here now, and thankfully there's nothing around us. So, oh, hang on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, compass-wise, we probably want to work our way actually to the east. Actually, northeast looks like there's a number of things out there. But yeah, for trying to get the Mosasaurus, we've gotten a few shots on them, but we've never gotten enough to take one fully down. So, okay, and I have to be careful of the hit zones, or like the collision boxes for a number of the things that are out and about here. But yeah, with how tough the Mosasaurus has been, it might take a few attempts before we manage to get a single one down. But we're also going to take the thinking of, if we can get a single one down, we'll save it to the trophy room, and then maybe just try a few random hunts out and about. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Golden Frog Studios themselves who commented about, like, a little bit of how the beta can be a bit unstable, where if you turn max density on, you cannot have the sea scorpions picked. Because that kind of throws the game a little bit off, and the game just can't really handle it, I believe. So yeah, one thing to keep in mind again is that this is a mod, or a beta of a mod, and there are going to be some facets of it that are a little trickier to get working. Trickier to get working and have a little bit of kinks or bugs here or there. Okay, so that's the Ophious just leaving off, so we'll work our way northeast, because there's a lot of question marks up that way. And we remember from our little tests that the green squares are the selected trophy animals, the red squares are just, I think, like, Dino Hunt Corp subs or that. Nothing you actually want to go for. And the question marks are endemic animals. I think Cordelia is the first mod that's actually had it, so that way the endemic animals do appear on your radar when you have that selected. So that's a really nice option to have, but I can also understand, like, where the issues and problems will arise too, because trying to code a game this old to be working on Windows... Oh, I think I actually scared... Yeah, I think what I was going after actually picked us up by sound and ran off, because everything kind of cleared out from us. Oh, that and the current is going basically towards it. So yeah, we'll go keep working our way northeast and see what we can find. But yeah, the next mod I'd probably look at tackling would be Carnivores Fallen Kings. I don't know if it's actually like a fully redone Fallen Kings, or it's just like another beta preview of like how Cordelia is. I don't know if we've had a lot of mods that have been done on the Modders Engine Edition that are like full, proper releases yet. I know Carnivores Genesis is one that was being worked on. I actually don't know what state that's in. I know Saurian had a few things going on in real life, like I think there was a surgery and some other stuff. It might have been a while ago now, but things like that will definitely have an impact on, like, productivity and time you can allot towards projects, so I can see why Genesis is haven't heard too much on that front for the Modders Edition engine, or Modders Engine Edition, the M.E.E. I might as well just say that to make it easier. So that's a fair reason why we probably haven't heard too much in that front. Cordelia is a beta. The Jurassic Park Hunter Legends Special Edition, I think, is one of the few mods that has come to, like, a full release point on the M.E.E. But it was also something where all the assets were already, like, pre-made and just had to be brought into the engine. Others, like, say, Triplex and Cordelia assets and stuff are still probably being made, developed, and polished up before they're ready to go up and be into a completed mod. But once they start coming out, I'm sure... Oh, that's a different colored Mosasaurus. That must be an albino variant. One of the comments came in about the beta is that some of the animals do have, like, variants to themselves. Now, whether I'll survive to be able to actually get that, I don't know. It's like, if we keep going up this way, there's a lot of mystery things up here. And my guess is one of them is probably a Mosasaur. Although the current, of course... I mean, I call it the current indicator, it honestly feels more like the dinosaur pointer. Because it always points in the direction of whatever we're trying to go after. It's very, very rare for it not to be problematic for us. Yeah, whatever... Okay, everything is kind of more to the west now. So, we have to be careful going up here. Again, I don't know what species they all are that are clustered together. So far I don't see anything coming in, like, aggressive at me. Oh, okay, so another Nothosaurus is up there, but it seems to be pretty good just to stay up there. So you know what? As long as it doesn't come down, I'm going to keep going after this albino one. It wasn't what I was intending to go for this episode. I mean, come on. We cannot pass this chance up if we can get it. Alright, I better not run because that just might scare it off more. I gotta remember, that's not an actual creature. That's just ambience of the map. But I am glad I increased the density, because, like, even with turning the density up to max, there's a lot of empty zones on the map, where, you don't see anything for a fair distance around you. So I think that is something to look at refining, is how the spawns are, and making sure that there is stuff for the player to actually, be able to see every so often. Like, I think that's why a couple of my videos where I didn't have density set to max, there were such long spans of, like, no encounters of anything in the area. Okay, there's something just north of us. Oh. I saw... Oh, that's... I've not seen that before. I think that's supposed to be a Dinophoraurus? God, we have a few things we have yet to, encounter. Oh. Okay, one thing that really could be a little bit better examined is... maybe not having all of the coral having its own, like, collision boxes. It's like... Oh yeah, trying to, like, take shots out through it. Even just, like, trying to walk and move does become much more of a task to try to be done. Because again, like, this is a collision, so we can't go through that. I don't think we can shoot through it either. Okay, that Nothosaur is coming a bit closer. They can get aggressive if they are provoked, but I don't know if he's actually, like, stalking us, or... He's just, like, hanging around idly. I'll have to keep an eye on him through the radar. But I also don't know, like, how big of collision boxes, like, some of these things have. Like, that is one of the aspects of Cordelia where it might be a bit difficult playing at times, is creatures... Oh, okay, there's the albino Mosasaurus. There we go. Okay, that's a good one. But that Dinoferocus... Oh. Okay, that one is still up around here. So we'll be ready with the spear gun. If I can take... Oh, yeah, there it was. If we can take these two things, we'll end this hunt just to save them for the trophy room. And then go for Mosasaur after. The only problem is, of course... Oh, trying to see it's probably going to be really tricky with how the rocks and everything...
Oh, you sure that you... just take it. Fine. Alright, better see what you got.
Okay, Spinosaurus, that's it. I don't know why I was thinking Dinoferocus. But you know what? With those two down, let's exit out of here, save those, and then we can try for the Mosasaurus. Okay, we're loaded in again. Let's just get the gun at the ready. Nothing seems immediately after us. And yeah, we're placed in a much more central location, so I think we'll probably want to work westwards first. I think because that little dip where the terrain looks to get darker, that's deeper down, and maybe it'll be a bit easier on us trying to walk. Because, yeah, as nice as all the rocks are to help litter the map, they are a little difficult to travel your way through and around. Are these? Yeah, that's a solid object, too. I do wonder if the map is maybe a little too densely littered with things. Like, it does give off the feeling of, like, a really rich and abundant reef that you're walking along. But there is also that it can be hard navigating through it, too. Like, it requires a lot of jumping. If that works even at all. So I wonder if it's something either to maybe thin out the number of objects, or to give more properties, or more of the objects the property of, like, how bushes could be in Carnivores, where they can be passed through. You see them, but they're, like, translucent and more just for show. I actually don't know how... Ooh. Okay, Mosasaur is over there. And there's something else near it, too, but I don't know what the other thing is. With how the terrain is, trying to navigate towards seeing it has proven to be a little difficult. Now, another Spinosaurus. I guess we could try for it. Although, it does seem like they might be the more timid of... Okay, well actually that one didn't really get scared off, it just went out of our render range. Yeah, we'll try going for another one, because why not? I didn't even realize this was actually one of those creatures that you could find on the map. I need to work southwest a bit more, but... trying to step our way through all the rocks and everything is a little bit... slow going. Actually, apparently that...
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Honestly, I gotta remember just... my old adage of don't try, just do seems to be holding out still. That was always the thing about Carnivores. It would be like the most random of shots that I didn't spend much time trying to line up would just be perfectly done. Probably dumb luck that was just giving it to me, but you know what? The results do speak for themselves. Let's see. I think what we're after should be a little bit around here. Yeah, it's getting in closer now.
Oh, you sure that you... just take it. Fine. Better luck next time.
Yeah, let me be ready with this.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Yeah, I really gotta take that old adage to heart. Just don't try, just do. Okay, but now we still have to find ourselves a Mosasaur, and we've got a long stretch before we're even near the territory of anything on the map. So let's keep going. Well, we can take a little bit of a look at this guy. Yeah, we'll get a much better look in the trophy room. As if we're lucky, we'll have the Mosasaur we can add to the showcase as well. Although, I don't know if my luck will hold out for that. I think the big victory today is actually that albino Mosasaurus. Because again, I wasn't sure what to expect when said variants would be in the game, but if they do have things like the albino melanistic, like, I don't know if they'd have something like a piebald. That one's more from the Hunter, where the animals are almost like spotted or patched for like their coloration or their looks.
Oh, you sure that you... just take it. Fine.
Okay, I've definitely not been here before, because I'm pretty sure I would have noticed this sort of skeleton beforehand. I mean, there's something we have to be careful of if we're getting near. Gee, I don't know what this is a skeleton of. Oh, okay, just a Nothosaurus here. Yeah, we got a hit on him. I don't know if he's going to run away or going to come after us, so just give him a moment. Okay, no, that sent him off. Good. This honestly looks like a Megalodon skeleton, but that I don't think should be right, unless it's supposed to be like the cartilage of one. No, it can't be, because again, if it was like the cartilage, I think you would see the jaw more separate from the rest of the skull. I don't know what kind of fish that's supposed to be. Because that's one of the reasons why we don't really have sharks fossils, is because of their bones are made of cartilage instead of calcium, I think. Yeah, you're getting a little too close for my liking. Let's just scare you off. I don't know if that's scared off something else that was here too, or not. Okay, it looks like it might have. We'll work our way down this way and see. Oh, that actually might be Spinosaurus skeleton because of the little hook on the snout there. Okay, we got a bit of ground to cover in order to get to these three mysteries. One is the wounded Nothosaurus, but the other two I have no idea on. So we do have to try trekking a fair way. I do like, though, well, the area was pretty sparse of stones in that, so it would be easy trying to spot and shoot. Nothing would really obstruct our line of sight. Okay, and my favorite, a hill. Now, whatever we're after, one of them, actually they're both kind of, had to be up a hill. Now, this is probably where I get killed by something. But I don't think I'm going to be able to pull anything out because they are endemic, so there's no calls that would work on them. Oh, that was actually a hit with the Expo. Didn't take it down.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, there's that. Although, that was pretty easy to take down because the Nothosaurus is so large. So there's still a Spinosaurus, which I think is what's to the west directly now. And something else to the south. Of course, it's when I'm going for, like, the specific animal, I'm getting every other thing as a trophy to take back than what we want. That's just how luck seems to go for me at times. Yeah, it says it's supposed to be a bit... Oh, probably...
You sure that you... just take it. Fine.
Yeah, Spinosaurus... Oh, there you are.
Better look next time.
Although I think it's just swimming away now. Kind of. Okay. I'm going to leave the Spinosaurus. We've already gotten 2 for the trophy room. I'll just see what this mystery thing is, and then we'll either try taking it if it's Mosasaurus, or just end things off and go to the trophy room. But we do gotta go for a little bit of a jog to find it. So let's see what we got. And hope that I can actually take it down if it is what we're after. It's not coming in immediately, which is a good sign. There we go. There's our Mosasaurus, and that's our successful hunt we're going to exit out on. Okay, here we are in the trophy room again, and we'll... Oh, right, gotta go this way. Yeah, so we'll go and take a look at what we've gotten. Again, the trophy animals seem to all pop out on the outside wall here, and the real showcases are in the endemic trophy room. So we'll head in there. And a lot of people were commenting, the theme for the trophy room is actually the... I'm trying to remember what it's called. Chasing sea monsters? Swimming with sea monsters? It's one of the documentary themes that is really nice to have included with this, because it's probably a good inspiration for the mod. But yeah, there's our albino Mosasaurus, and it is really stunning. As soon as we saw it, I knew I wanted to try to get it for the trophy room, so it's great to see here. So we've got the Mosasaurus there. The Spinosaurus are a new one that we just found today. They're an interesting little one. I think it was just because of a certain bit of paleo art that, like, had a really weird take on the Spinosaurus, perhaps, why they've got this interesting look about them. The Ophious we've seen before, and way down here, we've got ourselves the Mosasaurus. Now, I think that's all of the endemic life for Chasm Central. Because, like, from the looks of it, it doesn't look like... I mean, there's nothing that looks like over here that has a missing spot, and going from, like, the ground markings, it seems like there's... That's their Mosasaurs, the Ophious, the Spinosaurus, and the Mosasaurus. It looks like you might be able to have... hard to say how many of each you could have per... like, trophy room display. But it is really nice to see the variance in that. And the Mosasaurus, I think, is just a... It's one that's been around for a while in the Carnivores modding community. I think it's the model and texture is all the same as it was. I think it was more showcased when the M.E.E. was first being developed and ready to be made. Or released for public use. But yeah, overall, it's been great. Next episode is probably going to be a bit shorter because I only have, like, the little extra I want to showcase from Carnivores Cordelia. We've seen the rest, hunted one of every trophy species, and I've had a great time with the beta. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you'd like the video, just give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, shoot them comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, those survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.